Hello, guys. This is Dr. Leor Bar-El with another episode of Rocky Maivia versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not a lot of people remember Hunter Hearst Helmsley. They just remember him as Triple H from DX or even after and whatever. But nobody a lot of people forgot about his character long before. He was like freaking William Regal back in the day. But he always had, people give him a hard time. They're like, oh, he just got lucky, found the right girl, chilled with Vince McMahon, and now is part of the McMahon family. And because of that, he got ahead and whatever. Hey, guys, you do what you got to do to get ahead in this game. Hulk Hogan made it very clear about that. A lot of people give him a lot of a lot of issues because he was a diva back in the day. But you know what? That's how you have to play it. If you weren't a diva, you wouldn't make it in the business. And he knew that very well. And he had to play it the way he knew back, especially back then when they weren't getting paid anything almost. So, I love to see these new gimmicks these wrestlers are doing. And then suddenly, they come out with something good. And it just, becomes a crowd pleaser and they're making the money. That's how it is. But he was like freaking William Regal. And Rocky Maivia then becomes The Rock, the people's champ. And it's insane. Even with Stone Cold Steve Austin, the whole story of how he became. And LA Knight, you guys know what happened to him. He almost got fired because nobody wanted him. He was irrelevant. And he comes out with this character and bam, he's making all those moves. And I just don't think WWE is doing enough with that guy because he was so he was awesome in his prime and now he's even incredible. And they're just, I don't know, man. Vince ruined a lot of things, but now even the new, I don't know. I just don't know. Loving AEW, and I love WWE, don't get me wrong, but, turning Cena into a heel, what the hell are they thinking? I mean, look, I'm not going to say anything. In the beginning when Cena was a heel, it worked. He was believable as a heel. But also, don't forget, like, he was the cyborg in the independent circuit, and he was a heel back then, too. So then when he became John Cena, all of the great work that he does with kids, and all of that stuff, and then he still poses with kids and stuff, even though he's a heel, he can't be in character. He's not believable as a bad guy. He's just that baby face, that good, good-hearted guy. He's like a freaking Keanu Reeves of the wrestling world. You just can't make him into a bad guy. You just can't do it. He's not good as a heel. It's pretty freaking awesome right here. Just how fluid this game is. Knocked him out all the way there. He's like, yeah, boy, come in, boy. I just love doing this. Just dives from anywhere. I don't even care. Poof. Look at that. Should know better. Boosh. Boosh. What do you think you're doing, buddy? I got to say this, and I said this in my review. Look at all the battle damage. Look at the scratches on Triple H's back, Hunter Hearst Helmsley's back. Look how that builds up. And look how you see all these like hits and everything on their bodies. It is so freaking brilliantly done. It's insane how good this game is. And I'm still saying Hell in the Cell still has that glitch, and I hope they fix it. But that's about it. That's the only glitch I've been sampling so far. And here we go. I'm just going to attack this dude right now, just from the top. Boom. It's going to double axe, but it's all right. There you go. Now he's running in. Well, coming in. Whoa, the dirty pin. Actually, it's a normal pin, but whatever. Pretty freaking awesome. But yeah, like I was going to say, Triple H, he worked his butt off for the company, though. Stephanie McMahon or not, this dude was working like a freaking madman for the company. And I mean, you could see it, and people could say, well, he sucked up or whatever. Yeah, but he also put a lot of work into it. You know what I mean? Tons of work into it to make it to where he is. And, you know, in terms of creative ideas, I mean, the dude is freaking way mountains, you know, like lightning speed away from freaking Vince McMahon. He's really good as a creative. Unfortunately, they didn't give him much, but when Vince was around. But, you know, he's incredible. Look at all these scratches and everything and all these black and blues. So, you know, say what you want about Triple H. I mean, he did China wrong. We all know that. And, you know, he did what he had to do. But he is the perfect freaking heel. But he also earned his, you know, his place. Him, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock pretty much made WWE what it is. You know, people say Hulk Hogan. Well, Hogan back in the day, for sure, when people thought he was, you know, wrestling was real and all of this stuff. And, you know, he changed his name. He's an Italian, changed it to an Irish name to get more. You know, he did the same things, don't get me wrong. But the people who made WWE really what it is today, like the awesome known brand, I mean, let's face it, DX was insane with the Monday Night Wars. And, you know, you got Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H. I mean, you had it good growing up seeing them fighting. It was freaking incredible. And they all, as far as I'm saying here, like, for me at least, and I'm sure for a lot of people, a lot of wrestling fans, they earned their freaking, you know, where they are. Boosh. And look at Triple H's face, too. It's like all bloodied up, punched out. Look at that. Scratches now in the front. Everything. Look at that. Just incredible. Poof. And I got to tell you guys, what I love about this version is they don't do a cutscene and go to the actual footage. Now, some people would like it because they'd be like, oh, look, we're looking at real footage. I never liked it because it takes you out of that reality. And then you're looking at this computerized version, you know, this CGI, and you're like, oh, man, it doesn't look as real, you know, something like that. It just tells you, plays with your subconscious. Where this, I kind of like. They just replay it all in the video game format. So you're going from one end to the other and you're feeling great about it. It just looks seamless. Where the other one just felt like it was like, kind of like Sega Saturn, PlayStation 1 days. You know what I mean? Where they go into these little clips because they got a CD-ROM compared to the cartridges. That was the first thing they did, to start even from Sega CD days even. They were playing, you know, cuts from movies and stuff. So it just didn't feel good. This feels amazing. Guys, the animation also, just incredible. Look at all the scratches all over him, the busted head. It just looks incredible. And I still remember this. I'm a big wrestling fan, so I rewatch most of these, you know. So it's like seeing this in game format, it's just amazing. 2, 3, oh my God, I can't believe he did it. Anyways, guys, you like what you see, like, subscribe, hit that bell button, share it with everybody you know, make the family grow, comment down below. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. And remember to stay tuned for the next episode. Every week I'm doing it for the Bloodline episode. And in the end, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here. Be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, you know, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.